Welcome to Anti-Discrimination and Diversity at Workplace Training Program. Trainer name Sudeep Nag, contact details mentioned below. If I were to ask you to select one card carefully from the 6 cards given, concentrate on it, select one card, keep it in your mind. If in the following slide the card you have selected is shown, then you will be the winner of this activity. Let's see if you are the winner or not. Can you see your card? Can you spot the card you selected in the 6 cards that are placed here? Probably not, because your card isn't here. The reason is the cards that were shown to you in the first slide are not the same as the card shown to you in the second slide. How do you feel? I'm sure you feel a little disappointed, a little bad, a little let down. The reason is your thought process did not match. The one you selected did not come up. The one you thought was right didn't happen. That's the basis of bias. That's the basis of intolerance. Let's understand what is diversity. It is not just on the basis of age and gender and race. It actually lies in our thinking and your thought process. Tolerance, recognition of, and respect for the opinion, practices, and behavior of others. Very important, tolerance. But people long to be celebrated, not just tolerated. Let's understand dimensions of diversity. Primary dimensions: age, ethnicity, sexual orientation, race, physical ability, and gender. Clearly visible. The differences and the diversities. Secondary dimensions: education, religious belief, some kind of experience in terms of work, geographical locations, income level, work background, parental status, marital status. Visible after interaction. And basis of this we have diversity and tolerance. You can clearly see some of the basis on which we have diversity or we have differences. An exercise to understand our own diversity, our mental thinking. The French army once was marching on a bridge which was suspended from one side of the river to the other. Every person was so disciplined in that army, they walked on the same step. When they said left, everybody was left. When they said right, everybody was right. And they marched forward. Once everybody was on the bridge started swaying from one side to the other like a pendulum, and finally broke off, and everybody fell into the river, and many people died. Can you tell me the reason why? Because everybody was on the same foot, everybody was thinking the same thing. So if everybody thinks the same thing and everybody is the same, that's disastrous. So we need diversity, we need differences. That will save us. A story of the broken pot. This particular pot was broken. All other pots made by the potter was sold and was priced highly. It used to cry, it used to feel left out, it used to feel less of itself. The potter though used it to carry water to its own house. One day when the pot was crying, the master came and asked, "Why are you crying?" He said, "I am not valued. Nobody wants me." He said, "No, you are important when I carry water using you. On that side of the field, I have had beautiful flowers growing just because of that crack that you have. And those flowers decorate my house." So diversity is important. Differences are important. Not everybody can be the same, and those who are not the same as I am or you are to be valued. When we talk about color, black cat, black shoes, black dress, it gives a certain thought process in our mind. And white dove and white dress and brown shoes and saffron shirt again gives a different kind of thought process. Some are considered auspicious and some are not. That's the basis of our unconscious bias. When we talk about two people getting married, they connect each other. People want them to get married, the parents arrange it. They want a bride like this or a groom like this. Or in a photo shoot of models, advertisement on TV channels, or a film that is being made, the posters will have a hero and the heroine and the actor actress look like this, the two pictures on top, on the left and right, whereas the ones below are not what we normally see. I want to ask you why. Isn't that some kind of biased, some kind of intolerance, some kind of discrimination? When we talk about office, a particular person looking like this is more acceptable as a senior or a boss or a person flying down to another country for a meeting, whereas the person dressed up differently, looking different, having a different skin color may not be the best choice at times. Similarly, the kind of dress, the styling, the look does matter in a business meeting. And if the person is from some other gender, is that acceptable? Do we have leadership positions for all? And do we consider them leaders? That's another question that I want to put across. Isn't that discrimination? Isn't that biased? Similarly, old people, are they valued? Are they given the opportunities as the young? Disabled people, do they have places in the office culture, in the top leadership? That's the question. That's an important question that proves inclusiveness. Young or old, able, disabled, gay or straight, tall or short, fair or dark, single or unmarried, or married, divorced, orphan, single parent, poor or rich, educated, less educated, male or female, can speak in English, cannot speak in English, transgenders, black or white, doesn't matter. It matters if you have inclusiveness. Unconscious bias, when we look at things, the first picture on left, you think those are doctors? No, those are scientists. So when you thought looking at them as doctors, you had a bias. You had an unconscious bias. You have a stereotype in thinking. That gives rise to discrimination against women, discrimination against gays, lesbians, bisexuals, discrimination against transgenders, discrimination against black people, different ethnicity, Asians, Northeast people, people from other countries. It gives rise to intolerance. It gives rise to intolerance for racism, casteism, religious bias, minorities. Thank you so much for watching a Blue Sky presentation. Trainer name Sudeep Nag. Telephone details 80172055457. Email nagsudeep08@gmail.com.